Hello people, it's me Rali. The world has slowed us all down a little bit at the moment, so I thought I would put up a video. I've got my garden to show you. I know it's autumn here in Australia. It's soon to be, well actually it's about halfway through autumn. So I thought I would try an autumn garden, and I've planted everything I could get my hands on, and some of it probably won't grow, but I'm still learning. So I'll turn this camera around and I'll show you some of the things. So in this little tiny bed I have pumpkin and corn. Now I don't expect great things from these ones in particular, but we'll give it a try. This garden bed over here has a few more things in it. That there at the front in the pot is a, oh my goodness, my mind's gone blank, pineapple. My son's growing that one. Round on the side here I've had a few deaths. I had 3 cucumber plants there that were the crystal apple variety, and some green caterpillars ate them. I looked them up and they're apparently caterpillar moth, and they went after those particular ones because they have less resistance to them. I have 2 more cucumbers, one in the end of that same bed and one on the end there. They're an F1 variety, so I'm hoping to have some cucumbers out of them. And behind that are 3 bush beans, and if we look closely we can actually see some beans on them. It's so exciting. I'm actually growing food, people. Round the back of the cucumbers are some peas, but they're not doing that great. And lots of tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plants of tomatoes, 3 different varieties. There's pink ping pong, which is a cherry sized one, pink oxheart, and Thai pink egg. Pink is my favourite colour. I have some beetroot that aren't quite dead yet. They may be dead soon. Over there is some onions, some garlic chives. That's some thyme, oh, and the dill is in between the cucumbers. I thought that was a good spot to put it. Over the back there is some aloe vera, a fig, some blackberries, and my son's got some tomato plants up the back there. Okay, I meant strawberries when I just said tomatoes. I meant strawberries, which is lovely. So I'm really happy to be playing in the dirt this year. We aren't supposed to have a garden, but seeing as, you know, there's a crisis going on in the world right now, we didn't think that anyone would complain about us putting a garden in on common property. And I can't forget about our little baby lettuce plants. Aren't they cute? Sorry about the bright light behind me. I don't really have anywhere that I can film set up currently. I used to have a couch and a backdrop of an old doona up behind me, but we pulled that all down and we switched to a dining table. I'll just see if I can show you. This is something else that I've been looking forward to getting stuck into. It's a whole bunch of colourful strips of fabric. I got a sewing machine with my birthday money from my mum last year, and I haven't really done it for anything, used it for anything fun yet. So back to patch. Oh man, I'm getting so tongue-tied. Not used to talking. I'm back to patchworking. Fingers crossed. So all of this stuff has been, well, washed, even though you don't have to wash these jelly roll strips apparently, but because I'm going to be using it with some poly cotton as well. I know that's against the rules with patchwork, but I don't care. But because I am using it with poly cotton, I wanted to pre-shrink any pure cotton so that I didn't have issues later. But that's part of the reason why we got rid of the couch and put in the table and chairs. That's a bit better of a view of it. That's so that I can set up cutting mats and sewing machine on the table. Really looking forward to that. So you can see my hair is grey. No more orange from the henna. I grew it out. The last dye I put in was in January. Oops, I'm too bright, that's better, or kind of better. Okay, sorry about that. The last dye I put in was in January 2019, and I gave myself a very short haircut in July. And when I mean I gave myself a haircut, it was pretty strange. I got the scissors and I chopped my hair either at the colour line from the regrowth or just above it. So when it was cut, it kind of looked like I had coloured tips. Hang on, I'm just switching hands. So say my hair was this long when I cut it, the very ends still had some orange on them, or in the lower parts I did it really short so that it wasn't any orange on it all. So my hair is not a proper haircut, but the henna is gone, and because I have curly hair, you can hide a bad haircut with curls. Well, I think you can. It probably doesn't look great to a hairdresser, but I'm not a hairdresser, so that's fine. Obviously I trimmed off the little orange pieces of henna once my hair grew through a bit more. This next little segment is as a direct result of a conversation I had with my older brother. I was telling him that because of having more time at home these days, I had decided to buy a ukulele and teach myself how to play, and so that's what I've done. I got my ukulele on Wednesday last week, so today is Saturday, so what's that, 10 to 11 days, so very new to this, but I did play the guitar 30-ish years ago for a couple of years. I was involved in the music ministry at a church that I was attending, and a couple of the fellas there taught me 3 or 4 chords, and I just sort of stuck with playing, I don't know, a few chords for 3 or 4 months, and then they taught me a couple more, but this time I'm determined to practice regularly and see how I go. I've been doing half an hour every day, and I'm definitely better than I was the first day that I got it. My old brother asked to see me playing, so feel free to skip through this if you have no interest in hearing a learner ukulele play. Ukulele player play? Ukuleleist play? Anyway, this is for you, Stuart. I'm going to be playing the chords A, B, C, D, E, F and G, and if you hear some noise in the background, that's just my neighbours playing perhaps, or maybe Cheeto. Still learning. So there you go, nothing flash, but just a few chords, and hopefully the next time I can show you a little bit more, or maybe even a song. I'm just getting started, so I'm not going to give myself any pressure. By the way, the older brother I'm talking about, Stuart, he has a YouTube channel, Stuart Stephen Clifford. He lives in Singapore, and he is a fight choreographer. He is also a public speaker on things like positivity, positive thinking, and a lecturer at the universities over there. So I'll put a link to his channel down below so that you can check him out if you feel inclined. He's also a performer. He sings, plays guitar, does some acting, so there's a real assortment of clips on his channel. It's very interesting. I have another brother too that I'll put a link to his channel down below as well. He did a video, oh my goodness, I checked earlier and now I've forgotten, 8 years ago I think, and it really should have gone viral. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'll link his channel and that particular video so that you can go and check it out. Really proud of my brothers, if you couldn't tell, but they are worth checking out. Well, I think they are. You should think they are too. Well, at least I think you should think they are. I should stop rambling. A guitar player is called a guitarist. A ukulele player is called what? I've tried saying ukuleleist, but it just doesn't sound right.